Butt Naked Gaming. I'm here at Locals at Cardfox Gaming. We have 15 minutes left on the round. We're gonna speed through this.
What did you do at the NAWCQ?
2 weeks ago at the NAWCQ, I got top 64.
What? What place?
I got 37th after Swiss. I'm playing Orcust, Mitsu, Fiendsmith. This is the best deck of the format. If you disagree, you're wrong.
Let's take a look.
Let's investigate. I'm playing all the good Orcust cards, all of them. I'm not playing the bad ones. If you play the bad ones, you suck. Nightmare is the worst card ever, and Wand is the Nightmare target. If you play either of those cards, you're bad.
Wow.
All of these are starters, all of them are extenders. People like to justify playing the Garnets by saying you can discard them. People like to justify playing the Garnets by saying you can discard them, but that requires you to normal summon a good card, link it off, and then have your link monster resolve. So I don't like to play the bad cards.
Beautiful.
I'm playing all the mandatory cards. All these are mandatory, they're mandatory.
Why?
This one is 3 interactions. This was an Omni. I usually side it out. I don't because I suck.
Wow.
This turns your link one into full Fiendsmith combo. The Fiendsmith cards are really good. If you don't play the Fiendsmith cards, you suck. A lot of people like to say that you need Nightmare Wand to get a second 4 in rotation for the Ferrolimps, but if you play the Fiendsmith cards, you actually don't. You can get full combo with sequence by using Lacrima as a 4.
Wow. I thought Lacrimas was a 6.
For the Mitsu engine, I'm playing a super small Mitsu engine. These are the only monsters I'm playing. I'm not playing any other 4s because they suck. I don't play the bad cards. I play the good cards. I want to brick on the bad cards. This is a starter. This is sometimes a starter, but he isn't. This card sucks. This got banished in like 90% of my matches.
Wow.
The rest of the spells, I'm playing 1 Ritual, and I'm playing Mirror. This is what you play instead of the other level 4. It still lets you get to Zombie Vamp without any of the shitty Mitsu cards.
Beautiful.
And I like having a target in deck past turn 1. The Fiendsmith cards. I'm also playing the Fiendsmith engine as small as it'll go. If it could get any smaller, it would...
Same.
If it could get any smaller, I would probably play the smaller package. But the size doesn't matter. It's still pretty powerful. It gives you like all the versatility. You can still go Caesar or Desiree out of this, but not playing the Desiree, so it's kind of hard to get lethal. But yeah, you just use Lacrima as your second 4 Ferrolimps, and then you can use Engraver as half your sequence. Still works fine. Playing Wind Callback. If you don't play this card, you're bad. It's like the best card in the game. I'm not playing Talents in the main because it doesn't actually stop the hand trap, and I'm already strapped for space. I also just wanted to max out on every hand trap. I'm playing all the good hand traps. I'm not playing any of the bad ones, like Ghost Ogre. These are all the turn skip hand traps. 3 Fua, 3 Pearl, and 3 Joel. If you think this conflicts, you're probably bad. These cards are crazy. I normal summoned a ton of Fuas and Pearlias to make a Ferrolimps all day. This deck's good.
Those are 4s.
I drew Fua Pearlia going first more than I do the fucking Gearsus.
Of course.
Passes. This card is a bad hand trap, but it's called by for the turn. And called by is the best card in the game. That's all there is to say. Nib. Card good.
Card good.
I was thinking about not playing this and the Bistils, not playing the Bistils because they conflict with Sanct, so it kind of like deads 3 cards in your deck. But don't let that come up.
Who cares?
Yeah, it just won't matter. You can, if you get enough of the bodies, you can do like normal summon, make Fiendsmith combo, and then use the Sync. It just doesn't matter. Also, fun fact: the Sync doesn't lock to you if both players forget. It's crazy they just printed that on the card. If both players forget, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. Of
Talk about the
course.
side deck. This we're already talking about.
Side deck.
Meows. A lot of people didn't play Meows for this. If you don't play Meows, you're bad, you're dumb, you're stupid. Buy Meows. Shout out to Howie. I'll do shout outs too. Shout outs to Howie for giving me one of the Meows. If I ever see you again, Howie, I hope you're alive. Lancia.
Wow.
Malice is in the format. I expected the mirror match to be pretty big because this deck's super underrated and crazy. And for some reason, people were still playing Crystron and Lunalight. I think Lunalight sucks. I think Malice sucked for this event. Malice was just not the pick. Gets turn skipped by too much. Speaking of the mirror match, I'm playing Baldrake in the side.
How many?
Common Tua Baldrake.
How many of them things?
Tua. Ball Tua. I'm playing 2 Baldrake in the side specifically for the mirror match. If they normal Gearsu, if they normal Gearsu, dump and then give you the token. There, you Ball Drake, banishing the Harp Horror they dump, and then you contribute off to their token.
Disgusting.
These are the Jesse Cotton Annihilator tutorial chips you don't get from anywhere else.
Wow,
I'll talk about my
thanks.
matchups in a second. I'm playing Droplet on the side. This is here because Droplet is like a good card in the lower like ceiling decks of the format, like Mitsu Pure. But this is also here because it's good going first and second. I didn't feel like mapping up my side deck patterns for every matchup. And like stupid rogue shit like Crystron, this is just like, you bring it in.
Turn skip.
I guess. Speaking of turn skips, I'll just skip right to this card.
Yeah,
This
baby.
card was so good all weekend.
3 more draws.
3 more draws, that's also Ash Blossom, because you just chain it to whatever they have.
Yeah.
I brought this in versus Blue Eyes, chained it to his wishes, turned off the rest of his engine, the Lordly Load in his hand, and he had to discard for the wishes. It's alright.
Disgusting.
The other going first cards, I'm on Talents. Talents is Talents. I'm on Crossout. Crossout is Crossout. I wasn't consistent with keeping in Fua for the Crossout or not. Sometimes I would keep it in, and sometimes I would just take it out for other good cards like these. I don't know, I was just kind of like vibed out. That's the side deck.
What if we see that extra deck?
How about we just deck out that deck? I'm not done with the side deck. I think there are a few cards I probably missed out on. I probably should have been playing some Tiger or Liger Dancer out somewhere in the list because I don't have any way to out a Liger in the deck. I played 1 Lunalight the whole day, and I slopped them up. It never mattered. That deck's so bad. That deck is, that's really bad. I'm not playing Imperm anywhere also. That's like the main hand trap people think is good. That card's horrible. If you play that card, you're bad. It's horrible in the Lunalight, it's horrible in the Malice, horrible, unactivatable in the Mitsu. You're just bad if you play that card. The extra. I'm playing 1 apiece of every single Orcust card.
Wow.
I feel like you never really need more. I hear people say you need to double up on the Galateas specifically in Ding. That sucks. That's so bad. The F deck is so tight. There's a single flex spot, and if you playing any one of these two, just it doesn't matter. They all put each other back. Like it doesn't actually come up. I think it came up once to have a second Galatea all day, but then I just like played smarter after that point. I realized it's second Galatea and figured out it was my problem. I didn't need it. The Bridget cards. I'm on Imps and Zombie Vamp. Zombie Vamp is the best card in the game. If you're not playing a Zombie Vamp engine, you're kind of bad. I think Millennium was the other engine I was like heavily considering for the event because I wanted to have a Zombie Vamp engine. Because again, I don't want to play the Orcust bad cards, and if you don't play the Orcust bad cards, that's like a 12 card engine, so you need more cards to go with it. Vamp, or Imps, you can make with the Charmies and anything in the deck.
What's 2 8s?
Murakumo and Haruki.
What?
Oh, that's why I play the Mirror. I might go over a 1-card combo. We have 4 minutes. Go faster. I might go over the 1-card combo later. But off of 1 gear, so you get to full of every single engine. It's kind of crazy. The 1 flex spot is IP. Shout out to Jackson behind the camera. I have the
Yeah,
busted,
baby.
ugly gold IP. In
That's
honor of
gold.
him. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at
That's
that
gold.
fat border on it.
Wow.
This card's good. It's IP. Top 10 IP moments. SP. Make it off the IP.
I've never seen that before.
I was playing Gorgon in the extra instead of IP before because like, oh, this is insane. It just outs the Liger, and then it never ever came up. So I put IP back in the deck, and you do need a way to link off your Ding and the opponent's token at the end of the turn, just to put Ding back in grave for Skilly to summon. So I chose IP. The full Fiendsmith engine. I don't know how much I need to talk about Fiendsmith cards. It's standard. I'm not playing Ignumde. I probably should have been playing Ignumde anywhere, but again, there's no more flex spots in the deck. Someone's getting chucked out behind me. There's literally not a single other flex spot in the extra. Shoutouts to Necro Equip. You can draw off of this from Prayers and Galatea Eye, so you're usually getting the draw. I think that's all for that.
How are your matchups?
My matchups were quite interesting. Pull up the Twitter thread. I'm probably gonna throw the Twitter throw it up on screen right now. If I can remember everything, round 1 I had a no-show. If you were that guy, you're a loser. I think your name was Aspen. If you're watching this, you're a loser. You should have showed up to my game show against waxed you. My game 2 was versus Blue Eyes. One of the games he was already mad, or not like mad, but he was like slightly tilted because I was beating him, and then I zombie vamp hit his Magnemite, and I summoned it back in Magnemite Search.
Disgusting.
I also made that made that zombie vamp with his Blue Eyes, so it took a True Light target and a barrel target out of graveyard, so we got nothing back in phase.
Wow.
Game 3, I lost to Regenesis Keshtira, or Regenesis Bestial. That deck sucks, I don't care, I just misplayed. I just turned my brain off the second I saw a Regenesis card and it bit me in the ass. And then I immediately lost the next game to... I forgot your name. You were a cool dude. If you're watching this, he day 2'd. It was Unchained Fiend Pile with the Brio engine.
That sounds gas.
That deck is sick.
That
He
is
sent me
gas.
some of the combos afterward. That deck is awesome. I did just kind of screw it up. Both games I had an out to the board and I just chose not to do it because I'm dumb. Both the games I had like Druisworm on field and all I had was the Caesar. And instead of choosing to crash my Druisworm and send the Caesar, I just kept activating shit that summoned and hoped he wouldn't negate it, and then he negated it.
Nice.
I'm so smart. Game 4 was versus, or Game 5 was versus Dynamorphia? Who showed up with Dynamorphia to Nats? I don't want to be mean, but it was kind of an easy one. It's Dynamorphia. The player was good. We talked for a while. He has tops. Game 6 was versus Malice? That sounds right. Game 6 was versus Malice. I probably shouldn't have won that game, but I double Lancia'd him. That's why Malice is so bad.
Malice sucks.
My hand was bad. He had the starters, he had hand traps, but he didn't have an out to Lancia, so he lost on the spot. My next match was versus Malice. I just sauced that guy. I tribute summoned to Lancia to hit him for lethal, so...
Disgusting.
Lancia just always busted.
Malice sucks. If you agree or disagree, leave a like in the comments.
If you know what Malice does, drop a comment down below. Yeah, I tribute summoned to Lancia over a Murakumo that couldn't attack. And then I forgot to summon back the Murakumo, so I just swung him with the Lancia.
God.
Nothing ever matters. Round 8? Round 8? Was that round 8?
No, I don't know.
Yeah. Round 8 was versus Lunalight. It was the Lunalight guy. That guy was kind of weird. He didn't say anything the whole time, and he took forever on his plays. I was kind of worried that we were going to time, but I beat him in the end. Again, deck does not have a Liger out. The second he put a Liger on field, I just like kind of zoned out. He put it in defense, so I was like, okay, I technically have a way to hit over it. I can like make a big Desiree and put Requiem on the Desiree, and like that's big enough. But then I didn't have enough engine to actually get there because he nuked early. Which
Yikes.
yeah, the reason I'm not playing any Liger outs in the extra, like a lot of people were, like Gorgon and Ignumde, is because if they get to double Liger, or if they set up one Liger, you need 2 outs because they nuke the first out and they need the second out. And if they set double Liger, which they frequently do, then
You lose.
Yeah, you lose. You need 3 outs, and I'm not dedicating 3 cards in the X deck to outing a rogue deck. Like that's dumb. I didn't even like fully respect that deck going into today. Today, it was 2 weeks ago. I'm a little slow on my upload schedule. The final match of the day was versus, I'll tag him, Phantom's YGO, the YouTube guy. He was really chill. We went to game 3. I was going first, game 3. My hand was Mistaken Arrest, Talents, Ash, Baldrake, Ash. And I was like, holy shit, I'm about to lose game 3 of round 9. So I set the Mistaken Arrest and passed to him. Or it was Call By, not Talents. I set 2, passed to him. Mistaken Arrested his first action. He went like Kusanagi, hit me, pass. So I drew Habakiri, but I was still under the Mistaken Arrest, so I had to pass back to him. But I don't know if it was a misplay or if he just didn't have a push, but he went like Murakumo with nothing else, pass, like 1 card in hand, and I top decked Engraver. So the second I saw that, I knew it was over. I just hit him for game. I didn't even go into like Zombie Vamp for Orcust cards. The next day my round 1 of day 2 was Logan Kite. Shout out to Logan Kite of Go Gaming. Shout out to Logan Kite of Go Gaming. They're a big team near here. We're on pretty good terms with them. He's chill. We know him pretty well. He was good. Talked to him Lancia moments, dude.
Yeah, Malice is.
Malice is malicing.
If you agree or disagree, then Malice is a deck. Leave a like.
Every single game I played of day 2 was Malice. It was 5 Mali in a row. Game 1 was Malice. The next game was Malice. It was Malice. You know, I set up like one Omni and he couldn't beat the one Omni. So we went to my game 3 of Swiss. I needed to fully win out in Swiss day 2. And I paired into Jesse Cotton at table 3018 and 2-0'd him in 15 minutes. Easy shit. Top 10 Malice moments. 1 push versus 1 hand trap. Do the math. If you can do the math, leave a comment down below. I'm trying to think.
Very last matchup.
Yeah, very last matchup. Top 64, got the mat. I didn't bring the mat with me. It was the impulse mat, sick. I pulled a fucking Gaga Magician out of my day 2 pack.
Let's go.
It's like $20 right now.
That's crazy.
My opponent was Michael Grooms. I recognized the name from somewhere. I don't know, I recognized the name from somewhere. He was chill. I just shit the bed game 3. I went like full combo, and he lightning stormed me, which I was just not even playing around in the slightest. So it like immediately put me on just IP, and I was like, okay, just IP should still do it. And then he impulsed it. I was like, oh shit, well, just IP doesn't do it anymore. So we got that one, but it was a good game. I could have played around the lightning storm. I just chose not to because I'm dumb. I did the only line in the deck that doesn't get you to an Omni. That's just on me.
Any shoutouts?
Shout out to everyone except the guy behind the camera. Shout out to Jackson behind the Shout out to Jackson behind the camera. Shout out to everyone who showed up to the event from our locals. Laura, Lucas, Nick, Taylor. Shout out to the bald man mentor himself, Joshua. Shout out to Josh. He was a little too bald to go to Nads, but he was with us in spirit. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to
Alan.
Shout out to Alan of. I didn't wear the jersey. Shout out to Alan of
Cardfox.
Shout out to Alan of Cardfox Gaming.
Cardfox.
Goated sponsor. I'm getting a case of Justice Hunters for topping. If you want to see a case opening, leave a comment because I actually don't know if I'm going to do one or not. Shout out to the rest of the Goo guys. Shout out to Dylan Fox, you're the GOAT. Shout out to Isaiah, you're also goated. Am I forgetting anyone? Nicholas, shout out to Nicholas. Nicholas he's in the room with us now. Started.
Shout out Taylor.
Shout out Taylor for telling my parents. What am I?
Yeah, I'll play you, Jackson.
All right.
Shout out to Danny, who's my next round.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tag everyone I played against that I can find in their deck profiles down below because they were all really good. Especially that Unchained player. That guy was sick.
Any final words?
Final words. Make sure to hashtag yeah one.
As always.